Christmas elf Winnie Lang from the Christmas Bureau of the Off-Ramp Boys News. Here are the breaking headlines from Vegreville Police Blotter. The Vegreville RCMP received a report of a black Angus on Highway 857. Members attended and located the cow in a ditch grazing. It appeared that other cows were also outside the fence. The cow was not engaged in any criminal activity and therefore was not charged. Gordon Forbes went to visit his 90-year-old great-grandfather, who lives in Vermilion, in an old house with no hot water. For breakfast, Gord's great-grandfather made bacon, eggs, and toast. However, Gordon noticed a film-like substance on the plate, and so questioned his great-grandfather, asking, "Are these plates clean?" His grandfather replied, "They're as clean as cold water can get 'em. Just you go ahead and finish your meal, Gordon." For lunch, the old man made hamburgers. Again, Gordon was concerned about his plate as it appeared to have tiny specks around the edge that looked like dried egg, and asked, "Are you sure that these plates are clean?" His great-grandfather said, "I told you before, Sonny. These dishes are as clean as cold water can get 'em. Now don't you fret." Later that afternoon, Gord wanted to leave for an Off-Ramp Boys rehearsal, but his great-grandfather's dog started to growl. Gord yelled, "Great-grandfather, your dog won't let me go to my car." Without looking up from what he was doing, the old man shouted, "Cold water, go lay down now, you hear me?" Charges are pending. Ralph Lang was in court the other day for one of his many crimes. The trial was going well for Ralph until the judge asked, "Where do you work?" To which Ralph answered, "Here and there." Then the judge asked, "What do you do for a living?" And Ralph answered, "This and that." The trial ended when the judge ordered the bailiff to take him away. At that point, Ralph asked, "Wait, when do I get out?" The judge answered, "Sooner or later." Rob Hughes was driving by a home of a friend of his who is a known burglar. The man was kicking in his front door, so Rob asked him what was he doing. "Working from home," the man responded before continuing his chore. Randy Kerala was falsely arrested for hiding stolen valuables. He was released when he explained it was all a misunderstanding. Turns out he grew a mustache over isolation, and when in public, his mask covers it, and so nobody notices. He has a secret stash. There you have it, all of the news that we can say on camera. From Vegreville, Alberta, this is Christmas elf Winnie Lang from the Christmas Bureau of the Off-Ramp Boys News, signing out.
Christmas time, and a grasshopper walks into a bar. And the bartender looks at the grasshopper and says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." And the grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Steve?"
Hey, Ryan! What nationality are Santa Claus, the elves, and Mrs. Claus?
North Polish.
North Polish!
Well, I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Randy Kerlick will now sing Waiting for Christmas to Come by Johnny Reed.
There's a star shining bright tonight on a house filled with candlelight. There's a story being told that will never grow old, waiting for Christmas to come. On a blanket of snow outside, people stand and sing. it's a time full of happiness, a time to give, a time not to forget. Heavenly voices sing, children sleep on angel wings, waiting for Christmas to come. For all the joy that it brings, for the bells that it rings, for the sounds of its pipes and its drums, for all the peace, hope, and love that is spread amongst us, waiting for Christmas to come. For all the joy that it brings, for the bells that it rings, for the sound of its pipes and its drums, for all the peace, hope, and love that is spread amongst us, waiting for Christmas to come. For every boy and every girl, for everyone around the world, for the child and all of us, waiting for Christmas to come. There's a star shining bright tonight, waiting for Christmas to come.
Hey, Alec,
What up?
how much does it cost to fly Santa's sleigh?
$8, 9 if it's foggy.
Let's now listen in as Randy sings Winter Star.
Winter star up in the sky, looking down on us tonight. How I wonder, do you see the way your light has guided me? For you were there when he was born, on that first Christmas morn. Led 3 kings to Bethlehem, and you still lead us to him. 'Cause you're the light of a love and peace, shining bright for the world to see. When the nights get cold and dark, lead us home, winter star. I remember as a child, keeping warm by the fire. There you were upon the tree, always watching over me. 'Cause you're the light of a love and peace,
shining bright for the world to see. When the nights get cold and dark, lead us home, winter star. Lead us home, winter star.